Namaste everyone and welcome to Data Millennials. Everyone, welcome back to our SQL series. In this video, I am going to show you what kind of operators or which operators you can use with where clause to filter out the records. So let's go to our MySQL workbench. Okay, so below is the list of operators that can be used in the where clause, such as equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, not equal to. So, and there is the last one, which is between. Okay, so let's go and start writing query for all of these. Before writing queries, let's think about a situation. Okay, now in our previous video we had looked at how we can use a simple where clause in our data set, in our SQL queries to extract data sets, right? Now we'll go one by one for each of these operators. The first one is equal to. Okay, and we will use this promotional email. Okay, so let me tell you about this promotional email database first. Okay, now we have a table which has a list of sorry for that. So we have a table in which we have our product, the product subtype, the subscriber ID, which the people which have subscribed for those products, and whether they received the promotional email for that product or not. Once they receive the email, then whether they open that email on a frequently basis or not. And the next one is that even if they have not opened the email, if they have opened the email, then whether they have clicked on any of the link from that email or not. So we have this much of information. Then the information that it has is the date, send date on which the email has been sent, the mail open date. So this is the user mail open date on which user has opened that email, and the mail opening time. So this is the time, basically number of at which AM or PM. So 19 is 7 PM, 21 is 9 PM. Okay, 2 is 2 AM. So what we will do is that first let's think about a scenario. Before thinking about a scenario, let's keep it here in this sheet and let's think of a scenario. So we want all these data sets, or we want all those records, okay, where the sent date is equal to a certain day. Okay, so let's think about it. If we take the first example, right, the sent date is 1st of 7th and 2019. So 1st of July 2019. Okay, so what we'll do is that we will write select star from email data dot promotional mail. Okay, now we'll put condition here. What is our condition to filter out the data, which will be where sent date is equal to, and we'll put 2019-07-01. okay, and then we'll run this query. So we got around 4,320 records, and with this record we know that somewhat around 4,320 emails were sent for multiple products here. Okay, now if you want to bifurcate, or if you want to put multiple conditions here, then you can put here either and or condition. So I'll put here a simple and condition in which I want the product type is equal to A. Okay, so I'll put after where first condition I'll put and then product type column, okay, is equal to A, and I'll run this query. Now earlier when we ran this query with only one condition, where the send date is 1st of July 2019, we got 4,320 records. Now when I filtered it out more with the product type A, then we got less records. It shows me 1080 rows. So for 1080 people okay, the email has been sent on this particular day. So this is how we use equal to. Okay, now let's suppose I want to get all the records where the email has been opened, okay, after 9 a.m. How we will do that? So we already have this mail open time here in our date table, right? So we can simply put out a filter saying that we want all those records where the mail opening time is greater than 9 a.m. okay, so what I'll do is that I'll copy this query, half part of this query, okay, so that I don't have to write it every time. So what we did, select a star from email data.promotional email where mail underscore opening time is greater than, this sign is greater than 9, as 9 is numeric, so we don't have to put under the quotes. Now I'll run it. So you will see you have this records here, okay. So in SQL in MySQL Workbench, you can basically click on this header and sort it either in ascending or descending order. So when I sorted it out, I clicked on it and I got that entire dataset gets sorted by mail opening time. So the first record which comes for me as a result here is having the mail opening time as 10, right? So our query runs perfectly, right? Now the next operator is less than. Sorry for that. Now what happens if we want to get all those emails which has been sent on any day but the mail opening time should be before 9 p.m. then we will use less than, and this is the less than sign, okay. So remember when we ran this query we got 83,531 record, okay. So all those mails which has been opened after 9 a.m. is 83,531. Let's check less than 9 a.m. okay. I ran this query and I got 44,833 record, which states that these many people have opened, these many times emails has been opened before 9 a.m. okay. So if I sort this value mail opening time, if I sort this data set on mail opening time, I should get the highest value as 8, okay. I should get the highest value as 9. Sorry, yeah, it's 8. Sorry, my mistake. It's 8 because we had kept less than 9. So this is how we use less than operator. Now what will happen, currently you will see that 9 which we have used here is not getting captured when even when we have used greater than or less than, right? So in case if you want to include the time where you are putting the condition, so for example if you want all those records which has mail opening time greater than or equal to 9, then we will use this sign greater than equal to, okay. Remember earlier we got 83,531 record for greater than 9. Now we are including in this query we are including equal to also, so this query should return us more record than 83,531. So let's test it out. So I ran this query, okay. I got 89,000 and 89,089 records. Great. So this is how we use greater than or equal to. Now we'll talk about less than and equal to, okay. How you can use less than and equal to. So the situation would be like, get all the records where mail opening time is less than or equal to 9. So it should not be above 9, but it can be equal to 9. So what we'll do is that we'll copy paste this same query, okay. We'll copy paste the same query here, and then instead of putting less than 9, okay, we'll put less than equal to 9. So earlier when we ran query for less than 9 we got 44,833 records, right? Now when I run this query, I should get more records than this 44,000. Okay, so I'll run this query, and we got 50,391 records. Yeah, 50,391 rows. So this means that these are all those records where the mail opening time is less than equal to 9. So earlier when I have shown you the maximum limit of mail opening time for this query was 8, right? Now if I sort it by descending, you will see that 9 is also included here, right? Because we have used less than equal to 9. Now what if you want the entire data set, the entire record, but you don't want to put 24 in your, if you don't want to have the 24 in your data as a mail opening time, or let's say 12. Okay, so what will you do? We will take this same query. Okay, so I'm a bit of lazy, so I'll take the same query now. So we want all those records where mail opening time is 1 to 11 and sorry, not 1 to 11, but we want, yes, from 1 a.m. till 11 a.m. and then from 1 p.m. till 11 p.m. Okay, so what we'll do is that we'll put select a star from email data dot promotional mail where mail opening time. So we are putting condition on our mail opening time. Okay, is not equal to 12. Now what exactly does this query gives us? This query gives us all the data where the mail opening time, this mail opening time is not equal to 12. So it is giving me everything except 12 in mail opening time. If I check it, okay, so it's a huge record. So let me, okay, yeah, 11, 10, then we have our 11 here. Let me just show you 11. Okay, and then after 11 we have 13. So we have 11 and then we will have 13. Yep, let's see, 11 and 13. So 12 is not included in this entire result set. Okay, now let's think about a scenario where you want data based on a certain range, and when I say range, it can be text range or the number range or the date range. I'll show you all those three examples. Okay, so let's take first one, date range. Okay, I want all my data which is sent on 1st of July 2019 till 2nd of July 2019 for one day. Okay, so what I'll do is that I'll have the same query, select a star from email data dot promotional mail. Okay, then I'll put the where condition where my sent date, okay, is in between. It should be in between 1st of July till 2nd of July. So I'll put 2019 0701 and sorry, where my send date between, I'll put use between this date and 2019 0702. Okay, so this is how we use the date range. So whenever you have to use a date range, you will use this between operator. Okay, so whenever you will be using any kind of range, you will be using this between operator in your query. So I've used this between, and what exactly this query is telling you is that select everything from this promotional email table where the sent date starts from this time, this date 2019 0701 and ends at 2019 0702. Okay, so let me run this query, and we got 8640 rows which has date either 1st of July 2019 or 2nd of July 2019. Okay, So if I just sort it out based on date, you will see only two values, 2019 0702, and then it's repeating, right? And if I again click on the sent date, I'll get it in ascending order. It's 2019 0701, right? So this is how we use between for incorporating the ranges in query. So this was for date. Okay, let's see whether we can use the between for numeric or not. So I know that we can use this for numeric. Okay, so we'll copy this same query. Okay, and instead of send date, we will be using the mail opening time. Okay, so I'll use where mail opening time is between 1 and 5. Okay, so this means I want my entire data set where the mail has been opened from 1 a.m. till 5 a.m. Okay, so if I run it, I got my records. So if I sort this data set based on mail opening time, I got 1. Okay, so although this is a huge data, so let me go to down of this data set, and I have mail opening time as of 5. Okay, let's see. I don't think that this between works for text, but let me try sorry, but let me try it out. Okay, so I'll use product type. So instead of using between, I'm very sure that between doesn't work for text. In case if you want to put a range for text, what you need to do is that you need to use the in operator. Okay, the in operator. So I'll use select star from email data dot promotional email, where my product type, okay, product type in. So this in acts as a between for text in A and in B. Okay, so if I run it, I'll get my data for all the product type which is A and B. So I got my record 66,961, right? Okay, so we have reached at the end of this video. In our next video, I'll show you how you can use the like operator to search a pattern in SQL column. Hey, if you find this video insightful, then do check out other videos and hit the like and subscribe button.